What's up out there? Welcome back to more hardcore combat only. This is episode 13. Now, I have been progressing along in this very slowly. This is an excruciatingly slow process. I think there's 17 or 18 days left in this event. There's not a whole lot left. So not much time to go. I don't know if we're going to even make it to the end. We'll see. I am really bogged down in getting runes. This is just excruciatingly slow. I mean, you look at this and think, wow, it's 32,000 air runes, but that's going to blow through in like no time. I let this run for a couple hours and it's empty. And one of the big problems I'm running into is the spells that I have now. Let's see here, spell book. Like this earth wave, I can't even get blood runes right now. Blood runes only drop, as far as the wiki says, they only drop from the water god shards. So I can't even use this tier of magic at this point because I don't have blood runes. This tier of magic I can, but I don't have enough ancient runes. Like I have 39. That's not going to go very far. The range or the level of magic that I can cast uses these little white ones here, which is these death runes. And I burn through those real quick. That's why I'm killing off these, what am I killing here? Master wizards here, because these things drop death, chaos, and mind runes. So I've been trying to farm these things up. And so then I have to keep dropping back which tier of magical style I can use. And it's just, it's painful. It's very painful. I spent a bunch of time grinding out the Hall of Wizards. I think I did that since the last video. So I have full ancient gear. Let's see here. Let me get off these guys for a minute here. So I have full ancient gear racked up and ready to go. And I did get up to level 70, but like I said, I kept running out of magic, or runes, and it's painful. So I'm trying my best to get as many runes as I possibly can banked up. Unfortunately, it's just a long grind. And this is all I can do is just let it run on this. And then overnight, I'll go back to killing the, these Raging Horned Elites for the arrows and trout. Now, I'm decent with the trout. Like, I think I had 164,000 or 170,000, something like that. So I haven't gone down too far today. But I'm starting to run low on arrows, so I'm going to have to collect a bunch of those up. I did go, let me run out of this again. I did let this idle a little bit on the volcanic cave the other day, and I got a piece of dragon plate body and the ancient plate legs, and I went and ground out to get the gold to upgrade. I think of this one, both of them actually. I think I got enough gold out of the volcano to upgrade the plate legs, but then the plate body came along and I had to go get like 1,500 gold. So I had to let that idle on the statues or whatever. So I did get upgraded a little bit there. But man, this is just so horrendously slow. Slow going as far as magic goes. And the only way you can raise magic is with runes. I wish there was some way, like with ranged, you have the slingshot, which doesn't take ammo. I wish there was something in magic like that. Or I wish that magic didn't, every spell uses air runes, like just stupidly. Water runes use air runes, or water magic, earth magic uses air, fire uses air. I mean, I guess I could get it. I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense. Everything takes 3 runes, whether it's the first one taking 2 air and 1 mind, or all of these taking 1 of each. I mean, they all take the same number of runes. It's just spread out, well, roughly the same number of runes. I don't know. I don't like the way this works. Now that I have to go collect all this up in hardcore mode, and I have no other way of getting it, this is painful, and I don't care for this much at all. And I just don't see how to get this done in 19 days or 17 or whatever we're down to. That's going to take a lot of work to do. And if anything else, I do want to do a hardcore combat only character. I really want to do one a lot now. So now that I've got this experience in my belt, I will probably do one after all this is done. Once we get the 120 content and see how that all comes out. I really hope they add a hardcore combat only mode. I think this would be awesome to have all this stuff locked out to where you can only do this. I don't think it would be that hard because it's the same as the rest of the game. It's just, there's no balancing to it, I don't think. There's a few minor changes, I guess, just to let you into different dungeons early or something, but I don't know, whatever. I would love to see this as a full-blown mode, and I definitely want to do this as a normal mode that doesn't go away after the event's over. This is great foundational work to see how hardcore combat only works, and I love it. I enjoy it a lot. I'm having fun with it, but I just don't know if I'm going to be able to get through it or not. I feel like I'm stuck in a big circle here trying to just get magic raised up, and I've spent a day or two just getting runes that's probably going to be blown away in a couple of hours, and then I have to spend more days, you know what I mean? So I can only get a couple of levels at a time, and then it's more days of grinding out runes. And I was trying to find the best way of getting these runes, and if you look at the wiki, quite honestly, the wizard has the best drops for air runes. He has the most chance of getting them. I know there's more of a chance to get them from the dungeon, from the water god dungeon, but you can get a lot of other stuff too, and you have to be a much higher level to get there. Like you can get 100 runes at a time there, where you're only getting 10 at a time here, but you can kill a lot more of these with a lot less food. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot more that can be done here, and I don't need to be some higher level to get there. So I think my goal with this account right now is to see how far I can get. Eventually I'm going to venture into these different god dungeons and see how far I can go there. As far as idling them, you kind of really need a lot more food, which means a lot of slayer grinding to buy the sharks. You know what I mean? Like there's just so much grind in this because you can't just go buy or cut down, fish up, craft. You know what I mean? Like there's no way of getting all that stuff. You have to get it from here, from combat, and it's so much slower progression. And anyway, rambling over. What you see me doing is what I'm going to be working on. I think I'm going to try to get all of these to 99. I may just let this roll on Slayer like I was doing, just auto easy tasks and just let it rip on that for a while. I don't know. As I get better gear, you know, work through the volcano a little bit more. Once I get comfortable, I'll go do the air dungeon and we'll see where things go. But anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.